Hey guys, it's Opinionated Jasmine. Please like, subscribe, to my YouTube channel. Please help a girl out. I'm just starting out. Don't know what I'm doing really, but I'm doing it. Anywho, so I want to talk about JWoww. Her real name is Jenny Farley, but everybody knows her as JWoww from um, Jersey Shore, and her husband, soon to be ex-husband, Mr. Roger Matthews. Sorry, guys. So, Miss JWoww went and had to call authorities, and at 2 in the morning, Roger was basically evicted out of his house. She was granted a temporarily restraining order, basically a protective order, so he cannot be in contact with her until this stuff dies down or they see a judge. He can't even I think he can't even get in contact with his kids. Because of the protection order. I think it goes for her and the children. So I'm not 100% sure, but usually that's how it goes. At least here in Massachusetts. But yeah, so authorities had to be called. She actually issued out a statement in which I don't remember word for word, but basically she's saying that she had to call the authorities after a heated argument, got a protective order, and anything else that's said besides that is basically a lie and not the truth. Okay, now that I said that, Mr. Roger, he did a few videos on, I believe it was Instagram, and he basically says that Jenny cannot hold her temper, that she argues in front of the kids. I think he even said that she puts his hands on him. I'm not sure about that because I did not see him in the video say that. I read that somewhere else. So I don't remember which article it was. I think it was People, but I don't remember. So that was said too. Now, if that's true, if she, argues in front of the kids or whatever, it's not right to argue in front of your kids, but honestly, as a parent, it happens. Your kids shouldn't be seeing you guys argue, but it happens. And, Roger, before, he was saying that he was going to fight for his marriage, but now it seems like he just wants to fight for his kids. And, he was saying that she prefers the celebrity life. He does not. She wanted to go through counseling and stuff, but on, an episode and talk about the divorce, everything. He's basically saying that she's very money hungry, very fame hungry, and, the only way she wanted to talk about the divorce, or any counseling or anything like that is if it was featured on television. Now, is she right for that? See, in my opinion, as a single mother, I always feel like a woman should do whatever she needs to do to make sure her kids have the life that she feels that they should have, a great life. Now, I don't think, though, that marriage counseling on TV, I don't think that that's the right way to go. And they even tried marriage boot camp. That didn't work, So I think it's time for them to really hang up their, boxing gloves, as I like to say, and just let it go, Just be co-parents, do what you gotta do for your kids, And as for Roger, you saying bad things about her in the media isn't gonna help out the situation. It's better to just wait till you have your day in court, and because I don't think it's okay for JWoww to take his kids away from him and him not being able to see them. But I don't think that she's doing that forever. I just think she's doing that until they get their day in court, about the protection order, because it's only a temp. So that means in a couple of weeks they'll be in front of a judge, and the judge will say, okay, I feel like you or the kids are in harm, and we'll stretch it out to a year, whatever. But I really don't see that happening. I don't really see Roger as an abusive type or anything like that. But looks can be very deceiving. You never know what happens in closed doors. So it's like she hasn't been very public on what her reason is for her asking for a divorce. So he's saying she's not public with it because she wants to get paid for it. But you know, it's her choice. If she doesn't want to talk about it ever, she doesn't have to. It's her decision. And if she wants to make a few dollars out of telling her divorce story, then that's what she wants to do. Like, it sucks, you know. I know he doesn't want his personal business all out for the world to know, but yet again, you married a reality star. Like, you married somebody who was in reality shows for years and years before I think you even met her. I think she was like 2 years in already before you even met her. So it's like, how can he ask her to change something that he knew before he married her, that that's what she wanted to do? You know, like, that's what she wants to do in her life. And if you're stopping her from doing that, and that's her dream, and that's what she wants, then maybe you guys just ain't for each other. That's my opinion, you know. I don't know their personal business because I'm not in their life. I don't see what goes on in their home, just like nobody else does. We could all come to conclusions, but at the end of the day, they're the one that knows the real story. Now, I wish Jenny would say more, because right now he's making her look like crap. You know, he's saying that she can't control her temper, that, you know, she spazzes out in front of the kids, you know, that just, you know, he's going saying that she's keeping him from his kids, you know. So the one that's, it's ironic that the one that does not want to be in the spotlight is the one that's putting himself in the spotlight. You know, it's like, what do you want? Do you want it in the spotlight? You don't want it in the spotlight? Or is it that you just want to make her look like shit? Which it can be so, you know. I can't wait till Jenny tells her side of it, you know, her side to what happened, for her to call the authorities. Or I can't wait for when she feels comfortable enough to say why she even wants a divorce in the first place, because I really thought they were happy as heck, you know, like, I thought they were really happy. I thought they would go so good together. They make beautiful kids. I didn't see this happening. Like, I literally got blindsided by that whole divorce. Like, I was like, what? They're getting divorced? Jenny and Roger? Like, they always look so solid, you know, but unfortunately, life is like that. Nothing is forever, you know. And sometimes, not even, a lot of times actually, not even marriage. You guys just have to focus on being parents. That's what they gotta do. My opinion is that they need to focus on co-parenting and co-parenting only. No more talk about counseling, no more talk about none of that stuff, because obviously the marriage is over and Roger has to accept that, and he needs to find a way to move on without having to tarnish his, you know, soon-to-be ex-wife's image and her name, because at the end of the day, your kids are gonna see those videos, you know. And he even went as far as to say that she uses his kids as pawns, meaning like she's turning their kids against him. If that's true, totally effed up. Like, no mother or father should use their children as pawns, period. Okay? No, that's not what you do. Okay? So if that's what's going on, that's messed up. Hopefully not. They could go into like co-parenting classes to learn how to co-parent with each other. That I think that they should do. Like, I think they should take co-parenting classes together so they can learn how to talk to each other, what's better, what works for them, what does not work for them. Sometimes you just need a little help to get you there. I'm speaking from experience. You know, I co-parent with my daughter's father very, very well. But it was not always like that. In the beginning, it was really hard. Like, we bumped head all the time. It's not easy to co-parent. But now, we co-parent stupendously. Like, he knows what I need out of, out of everything, and what my daughter needs. I know what he needs. I know what my daughter needs for me, what type of relationship I need to have for my daughter, because, when they're little, hello, there's birthdays, and when they get older, there's, marriage and all that stuff you want to be in good terms with your ex, no matter how hard it is, you just have to try. But I feel that Roger should get off social media for real, and focus on learning how to co-parent with Jenny, and Jenny also learning how to co-parent with Roger. But him speaking about her and then thinking that, because he had did a podcast, and after the podcast was when they got into the argument, and for him to think that, he could do a podcast, say what he want, and she's not gonna get upset. Every chance you get, you're going on social media and you're blasting her, or you're saying you want her back, or this or that. Dude, he needs to be a grown-ass man that he is, put his big boy underwear on, and just get over the fact that they're gonna get divorced and move on to co-parenting. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it.